Hello there, brothers and sisters of the Blitz universe. Welcome back to the channel. You're watching Blitz Addict again, and today we're gonna talk about the T-34 2GFT. Some people call them fake tanks. They're not fake. They're really great, especially this one. It's a very mobile tank destroyer with a 122mm gun, which can average roll like 400, which is great. It feels kind of like a bigger brother of the E-22 Cockroach, which is really nice. Of course, the gun isn't that accurate because it's a typical Russian-Chinese 122, but it's surprisingly good. It's surprisingly accurate, and the reload is great also, and the mobility. This tank is all about the mobility. You can be everywhere, every time, and just do a lot of damage, which I'm gonna show in the gameplay. So let us not just waste our time here. Let's just go through the stats, and we're gonna show you some games. Okay, so a quick view of the stats, and we are rolling forward. Okay, so hit points 1060 with the equipment for extra hit points. Main armor, as you can see, literally none. 70 on front, 45 on sides and rear. View range is 253.4 with the camo net, which isn't great, but it's quite okay. Because as you can see, great camo, 77 while stationary, 52 while moving, and upon firing while stationary 17. And you have to know, the lower your tank is, the better camo it has. So yeah, with an extra camo net, it's really great. DPM, as you can see, 2850, which is really nice. Reload time 8.42. Average span 192 on AP. 250 on HE, on APC heat, sorry, and 61 on HE, and that's a tier 7 tank destroyer. So 192 millimeters of penetration is quite nice. Not brilliant, but quite nice. Average damage on AP 400, on heat 340, and 500 on HE. Aiming time is 4.5, which is quite nice for a Russian derp gun. Dispersion is also quite nice, which is 0.371. 5 degrees of gun depression, which is nice. 15 degrees of gun elevation, which is also typical, let's say. Ground traverse limits are quite nice. 12 left, 12 right. Top speed 50, and that's the cherry on top of this tank, like the speed. 50 on the forward and 60 on reverse. Average speed 33. Power to weight ratio is 17.9. Weight is 32 tons. Hull traverse speed is 56.29, which gives medium tanks pretty much a problem with they trying to COD you, and that's the other thing. Okay, as you can see, turn crossing capacity is also quite nice. 100 on road, 85 on ground, and 74 on water. And let's go briefly through the consumables, and let's go for the gameplay. Okay, so typical consumables: multi-purpose restoration pack, repair kit, and adrenaline. If you prefer the engine power boost over adrenaline, it is also fine. Provisions, improved combat rations, standard combat rations, and improved fuel. As it comes for ammunition, 58 AP shells, 12 heat shells, and 20 HE shells, because HE penetration is quite nice, and you can pump up your damage by shooting HE at the light and other tanks' butts. So it's quite nice to use. Okay, as it comes for equipment, I use gun rammer, enhanced gun laying drive, and vertical stabilizer. Why? This tank is really mobile, so I prefer this over the sniping type of combat power. Okay, as it comes for vitality, defense system, improved assembly, I would go for the toolbox, of course, camo net, improved control, and I would go for high-end consumables. But as I tell you every time, if you don't use the engine booster or adrenaline, it's better to use the consumable delivery system. So the first battle I want to show you is encounter on the vineyards. As you can see, we are the only tank destroyer in our team, but it's okay. I really don't mind when I have two opponent tank destroyers too, so I think it's one or two tank destroyers per team is enough. Too many is quite of let's say very slow and slow battle. But this tank is really mobile. As I told you, it has nice camo, it's mobile, so you can do nice stuff with it. If you position it right, you can just hit targets all day long. And here is the victory. He didn't aim, but still, as you can see, he didn't spot us even though we weren't in the bush, nowhere. So we just were in the open. And now we're just sitting here waiting for targets to come out. And there's the ELC. We're also gonna hit him. Now we got spotted. So we need to hide behind this little rock. There's a victory. I'm aware that there are many reds down there, so I don't really want to push. We're gonna clear the ELC first. And now we have one enemy on our back, which I wasn't aware of at the beginning, I think, but now I was. There's a smasher coming. And of course, as I hate smashers, I'm gonna hit him and bounce him. And with my gun, I can easily pen him. As you can see, there's no really problem. Nice high roll there, and he's on 1 HP. I think we're gonna be able to finish him. Yes, we were. So we're on 2 kills by now. There's a flat bouncer here. We're gonna take a shot on him. HE roll, nice. 552 roll. Nice indeed. Another side shot. And we clear them for our 3rd kill. As you can see, we're almost on 3k damage. 640 blocked damage from the smasher. Nice side shot on Cheeto. HE full, not a full roll, but still we managed to clear him. And we now are 4 kills. I asked my team to leave him for me for the 5th kill. We're on full HP, as you can see, so we can easily just rush him. No problem. It's a good tank, but we have full hit point pool, so we don't really need to worry about him getting us. And we're gonna face him. We're not worried about getting shot. We hit him once. Face hack him, and as soon as we're gonna reload, some other guy just kills him, which was really not nice of him. But still, we did 3,710 damage. First class, high caliber, top gun, all the goodies. Another game is Supremacy on OpenStat. As you can see, there's plenty of mats to chew on, so I decided to push A. This tank is really mobile, so you can spot and just do lots of things which normally you won't do with a tank destroyer. And it has a lot of firepower. The punch of 400 average alpha roll, it's really nice. As you can see, we have a super Pershing here. Shoot him once. We got spotted, unfortunately. So we're just gonna hide. The reload is really well in this tank, so we're gonna just reset our camo here, and there's SP1C coming. HE shell. Unfortunately, we hit the tracks, so only 185 roll. But still, we're in position when we can just do damage, and we are still on the front line. As you can see, we're at the tip of the spear. All team is behind us. We're gonna shoot once at the ISU, and now it leaves him on 3 HP, which was unfortunate a bit. But still, we're just gonna stay here as long as we have targets available. There's no need for us to push. There's an ISU. We're gonna shoot him once again, and we're gonna clear him for our first kill. Unfortunately, we got shot from the mod 1. We're a bottom tier here, so we just gonna need to be more cautious. I decided to flank a bit because I know they know where I am, so from here I will have some nice side shots. I will put one into the Super P, then I'm gonna simply back up, reset my camo, reload my gun, and we're gonna poke out again to get another shot. There's a charioteer. I was hoping to get him, but the Super P came out. We shoot him once again, and our team clears him. And as you can see, even with the TD, you can be in the front line, you can spot for your team, you can deal a lot of damage, and simply, this tank is really mobile, so it's really nice to just play him. Unfortunately, we missed this shot, but we just blocked him. I don't know, he wasn't really interested in us. We reloaded, and we're gonna finish him for our second kill. As you can see, 2075 damage dealt. First class, duty patrol duty, and a scout medal, which is really nice for a TD and a bottom tier tank. As you can see, 2075 damage, 2 kills, and 1091 XP. Okay, so the last game is Oasis Palms in Supremacy mode, but we are playing the realistic battle mode, which is quite interesting. You should know that you don't have spotted targets, but you can see you can see all the way. Like, there's no limited view range, so it's great. And as long as you can see the target, you can easily shoot it. As you can see, this there's a comet of the hill on the other side who was shooting us. Oh, sorry, it was the Cromwell B. But still, we're gonna just now we're gonna just stay low for the seconds. We have E25 next to us, and we have the EZ8 on the other side. So we actually quite secured. I know there's at least the Cromwell, but also I probably I saw the CMX. We could shoot HE, but I wasn't even sure that I would pan like full roll, so I simply shoot it AP. There's SU. Unfortunately, he goes straight down, so we can't shoot him, but our EZ8 will handle him, so it's all good. And we're in the middle of a map. We can see the AMX, put one more shell into him. There was no time simply to get the HE shell loaded, but we're gonna wiggle, trying to get a lucky bounce, because you don't have armor. As I told you, you can only bounce from your gun mantlet. I know there's a Sturer, so we're gonna just simply load AP and just go straight through his front plate. There was no need to use HE because it was like a one shot for us, even with if we will low rolled on HE. We're gonna clear this Cromwell B for our third kill, and now there's only 3 heavies left on the enemy team. I know there's one at the back, and this 2 was in the middle, as I saw them last time. So I was just trying to find them here. In the meanwhile, our teammates just cleared one, so there's T-29 left and the VK-36 left. We're gonna shoot the VK one time. I was backing up so he couldn't see me, but he's not interested. He just pushes up, so we're gonna shoot him again. Probably we could just simply kill him with HE, but I wasn't sure about it. We loaded HE, but he moved at the same time, so we just shoot the gun, oh sorry, the turret. And I don't know, it was the only possible place to bounce, and I just simply get the bounce. But there's also a T-29 left. One shot into him, lift him on 80 HP. We're gonna just wiggle a bit, and the track's absorbed. Unfortunately, we hit the target, so we hit the turret, so we bounced. But still, we're gonna just relocate a bit to make him harder to get us. I don't know why that bounced, but I get the also got a bounce on the gun mantlet, so it's all okay. We simply loaded HE, 80 HP, no problem for this gun. You should remember it's a 122, so through the front plate, even the splash damage would kill him. So we bounced 620 damage. We dealt 2,716 damage, killed 4 enemies, and got ourselves 1,135 XP, which would give us a mastery easily, but in this mode of realistic battle mode, you don't get masteries, which is a shame. But still, it was a good game, and I decided to show you, even to make you a bit interested about realistic battle mode, because in my opinion it's a great mode to play and get some fun. Okay, so that's all for today. If you want me to review a tank you just want to know more about, and you want to buy and you don't know if you're gonna like it or not, I would love to help you with doing a review on it, as long as I have it. So give me your propositions in the comment section if you like. If you want to send me a replay, send it on my Discord. I will put the link below. And that's all for today's episode. So thank you for watching. Take care, bye bye, subscribe, and catch you all on the battlefield. Bye bye for now.